Hey everyone, welcome to Govinda's Garden. My name is Lee, and right next to me here I have a bag of frozen peas. This is a bag of peas that we harvested recently, grown here in our backyard. And you can see the peas growing up that trellis there, and there's some more in the back. And right next to this bag of peas, I have another bag of peas. So these are from the grocery store, frozen peas. These this bag cost I think $4. This bag costs an unknown amount of money. But the difference here is that these are homegrown, so I know what is in them. I know that they weren't sprayed with pesticides. I know that they have a higher nutritional value because we avoided transportation from wherever the grocery store peas are grown, and the process of harvesting with machinery, freezing, packaging, shipping, all that stuff. So there's none of that with our homegrown food. Um, Financially, this bag of peas probably cost. It's hard to put a number on it, but take into consideration things like the soil. Soil is actually pretty expensive these days if you don't have a free source of it. The seeds to start the plant, the trellis system here, some fencing and some T-posts, and there's some cost with water, maybe fertilizer, and not to mention time and energy to dig, to plant, to harvest, to water, to tend. Those things do cost energetically or financially, but the act of gardening is, I think, has a lot of psychological and spiritual benefits that don't you can't put a price on. We're living in this world. I'm in North America. It's 2023. I'm a 35-year-old male who's planning to start a family soon. So finances and the economy are, something that's running in my mind a lot. But gardening to me is a way to reconnect with our ancient past and to live in a world how it used to be before the industrial revolution and all this modern technology that we have. And I have a full-time job as a software engineer where I'm at the computer most of the day. So gardening is therapeutic for me and very beneficial for me. It actually kind of forces me to go outside and to water the plants and to harvest and to observe them. And I love that process actually. Like waking up early in the morning and walking through the garden is the most peaceful part of my day. And it's a beautiful way for me to connect with God and to observe God through nature and to be a person in this body who's involved in the process of growing the plants and taking care of them gives me purpose in life. There are so many of us out there who just feel like they don't have a purpose, or they just think there's no purpose in life. And when you garden, you take on the responsibility of taking care of that plant. It's like a child, it's like a family member, it's like a friend. And every plant is unique in what it needs, what it wants, the environment that it thrives in. So you have to learn about these beings, take care of them every day, observe them and take care of them. And that gives you purpose and responsibility. In this financial world, you can't put a price tag on that. But that's like maybe the most valuable thing is that for gardening is that it's like given me purpose in life. It's given me a duty that is rewarding, not only because of the fruit that we harvest, but just the benefits of being outside, the physical exercise. It helps me stay healthy. Going outside, getting sunshine. Um, walking barefoot in the grass. Like if the question is just is gardening worth it? This frozen bag of peas may have costed $100. I don't know. This one cost $4. Like, is it why should I even garden if I can just go get a nice bag of peas for $4, swipe my credit card, and then it's on the plate in a matter of minutes? Why should I wait 6 months to get a small amount of fruit? And there are so many like pests, with gardening. There's insects, there's groundhogs, there's rabbits, there's squirrels, birds eating the fruit. It's just part of it, and it's maybe it's frustrating dealing with the elements, but you know maybe the world isn't supposed to be for us all the time and easy for us as human beings all the time. I think it's something that we as humanity might just need to learn and to accept and to start respecting the other beings around us. And gardening has taught me that. It's really helped me realize that, and I see it every day. And I just think if you're thinking about gardening and you're wondering if it economically makes sense or financially makes sense, um, off the bat, in your first season, probably not. Like, if your goal is exclusively to save money, you're probably not going to save money with gardening and growing your own food, at least the first year. But the thing about growing food, and especially perennials like fruit trees, where you only plant them once and then they produce fruit for years, decades, like that initial investment actually exclusively financially will be worth it. I mean, you can spend $50 on a tree and some soil, put it in the ground. You might not get fruit the first year or two, but that's going to give you fruit for yourself and your family for decades. And, it's going to be a good financial investment, let alone the joy that it's going to bring to you and your family as well. So I just felt inspired to share this message comparing, grocery store food versus homegrown food. There's a lot to talk about this here, but I'll keep it pretty short and just share my experience that the spiritual psychological benefits of gardening greatly outweigh the financial difference between these two bags of peas. So check it out. Maybe you're already gardening. This might just inspire you, or if you're thinking about gardening and you have some questions, let me know. But just go ahead and give it a try. Just search YouTube. There's so many great videos and people out there sharing their gardening tips. um, but I would just say go for it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.